We're talking fullers, and I'm going to show you what this thing does. So stay here. Hey y'all, welcome back. So we're talking fullers, and you might ask, what the heck is a fuller? Well, a fuller is basically a groove that is either forged in or cut into the face of a blade or a sword. They've been around since the dawn of the sword. They were originally made to widen the material, widen the steel by using a fullering tool, or a rounded, basically a round bar on the top and the bottom, and that kind of squishes the steel out towards the side and making the sword wider. Today they're used for that very same purpose in swords. They're also used for aesthetics and also to lighten up the blade while still keeping it strong. There's many different ways to put a fuller on a knife or a sword. Again, forging it. If you want to do it the old way, you can grind it in with a belt grinder or with a milling machine. You can, or you can even use an angle grinder if you're really good at it. But a lot of guys use them that make pocket knives with the milling machine because you can get a real precise straight line with even depth. I'm going to do a review today on a tool that allows you to do it on a belt grinder on a 2x72 and gets very similar results if you do it correctly. I posted one I did on social media, and got a lot of accusation that I was that I had milled it in. So that speaks for the tool itself. But let me show you, in case you don't know what a fuller is. It is not called a blood groove, no matter what you might think. Has nothing to do with the assistance of draining blood out of an animal or a human or anything like that. It's just a scary term someone made up a long time ago. It has nothing to do with the actual function of what it is. So for you that might not know, this right here is the fuller. If you're looking down the point of a sword or a knife, the flat side being here, the fullers are cut in here. This squishes the material outwards by thinning this material on the inside. And you might ask, what kind of strength does this add to the steel? It doesn't really add it, but it definitely doesn't take much away. So you might also be familiar with the I-beam, which is used in structural steel for buildings. So that's kind of where that concept comes from. You can actually make the steel thinner and not lose a lot of strength. Strength is not sacrificed hardly at all. So anyways, this is the tool right here. This is the Fuller grinder attachment by OBM. I've had this for about 3 or 4 months now. Price currently on his website is $200 or something like that. It comes with a 1/2-inch contact wheel. And if you look closely, it's a little bit different than the regular contact wheels, as to where this contact wheel comes out of the front just a little bit more, so to allow contact on the blade. It's 1/2-inch heavy gauge steel that's probably been cut out with a laser, so it's nice and nice and precise. And couple welds, one on each side. It's super solid. I really like using this thing. It makes it really handy. You can also add some wheels right here on the top and the bottom, and that will help keep the belt have a tighter radius. Additional wheels are about $20 each on the website, but I found the 1/2-inch is really good for what I need for now. If I ever get into making swords, like big swords, I may want to go something bigger, but it doesn't come with the tooling arm, and that's simply because not everyone's grinder is a 1.5 by 1.5 or a 2-inch by 2-inch. So use your own tooling arm, line up the holes or make your own holes, and you're good to go. So I'm going to show you the finished product right here. Since I'm doing this a little bit out of sequence, this is what I'm showing you that I ground in the beginning. This is the ball bearing canister, or not ball bearing, fish hook canister Damascus. blade that I just recently, very recently finished. And you can see the Fuller here. It's also hollow ground. So it's Honduran rosewood for the scales and brass pins. And you can see it's very even on both sides, very straight. A little clip ground in there as well. But it's a very good knife, very sharp knife. Check my Instagram or my Facebook for a quick sharpness test. It's pretty funny at the end. But yeah, just give you a quick demonstration on how sharp it is. Go ahead and check that out. I'll post a finished picture of this blade at the end of the video so you can see it. So let's get right into it. Enough of me babbling about it. So let's get right into the demo.
And as always, don't ever forget your eyes and your lungs and sometimes your ears. Safety first.
Okay, so here you're going to notice a few things. First of all, you're going to see there the knife already has the fullers ground into it. I did that pre-heat treat. This video was taken post-heat treat, so they're obviously already in. Here now I'm just going to clean it up with a 120 grit medium flex belt. Ideally I would be using a J-flex belt, and I might even have some wheels installed where those oblong holes that you see on the attachment are, which I didn't go over in the introduction of this tool in the beginning of the video. That is an option that you can attach wheels on there to give the belt a tighter radius around the contact wheel. I'm using an elevated work rest just with some stacked flat bar. Gives me the right height that I need, so I can just rest the knife flat against that, and it makes the fullers come out nice and straight. There's a little bit of finessing involved in making that the start of the fuller make it look like it's milled, you know, like a nice radius instead of just a kind of a cut in type of look. I didn't like that, but I kind of figured it out pretty fast how to do it. So you'll see here in a second how it looks. When I posted it on my social media, I had a few comments accusing me of using a milling machine to put the fullers in, but this video is dispelling that myth, obviously. Sorry about the not being able to keep the blade in the focal point like I should, but you can pretty much see how straight the blade is, or the fullers are now. Oh yeah, and the billet that this was cut from was made from the fishhook canister Damascus that I made in my last video. So if you haven't seen that, feel free to go back and check it out.
That's how I'm doing it for now. But anyways, this is how it goes. So I hope you guys like it. All right, everyone, that's it. Quick and painless little demonstration. I hope you enjoyed the little history behind the Fuller. I'm no historian, so I couldn't give you exact dates, but just my rough estimates. If you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it, I'd really appreciate it if you could tap the thumbs up. That'll let me know that you liked it and got some value out of it. Also, if you want, please leave a comment, whether good or bad. I read them all. You guys don't leave that many, but I would appreciate some feedback on how I'm doing on my videos, if I'm getting better or worse. If you'd like to see shorter videos or longer videos, however that works, I'm going to try to make these the best that you can, so I'm not wasting anyone's time. And also, please hit the bell so you can get a notification anytime I make a video. So that's it for me. I'm gonna finish up this knife over the next couple of days, and I'll post it on my social media. So if you guys haven't subscribed to those as well, and that's in the descriptions down below, the links to my pages. So I appreciate you guys for joining me again. I really appreciate the couple new subscribers I've gotten in the last month. Welcome to the channel. Hope I entertain you guys, and I hope that you get some stuff out of it. So until next time, guys, stay safe and get out to your shop or make whatever you need to make. Take care.